What's up, man? I was watching I normally do just like one video per night of walk, but I watched this Ben Shapiro debate, I guess you can call it. He was dominating these guys. But either way, um, the question was in regards to drugs, you know, and I'm pretty right on path with him. He's more of a libertarian in that fact, and I would hold myself on the same accord in the sense that if you want to do something to your body that is going to harm you, tickle your fancy, I don't really care. But I think if we're gonna go down that railroad, I think that other things need to be taken into account as well, and that is simply the mental health issues, okay, as well as the way we provide healthcare. For us in Canada, it's pretty much a public healthcare system. It's free. If you call the ambulance, you got to pay for that. But other than that, you pretty much got to, you get free healthcare. Now, if you're gonna do something to your body that is going to harm you, I don't want to pick up your tab. The same way, like, if you are obese and you are doing something that is going to harm your body in any any effect, I don't want to pick up the bill. So if you are, more prone to heart attack, heart failure because of your weight, and I do what I do think is I think everybody deserves a fair shot, fair swing at things, and I think that we should help people, like rehab if there's a drug problem, and exercise, like we subsidize your exercise program at the local Y or rec center or what have you, but only for a limited amount of time, and it's case by case basis. Maybe it's a year program, maybe it's a 2-year program because of your weight, or if it's an addiction, it's a 3-month, it's a 90-day thing, it's a 6, whatever it is. I don't know how all the answers, but I just have an ideas. I don't want to flip your bill because you're doing something to yourself that is detrimental. I just don't understand that. Why do I have to pay for that? That's my thing. I think we should also have, for the most part, private health or private prisons too. I simply just don't want to flip your bill if you do something wrong. Like, I don't understand that. Why does the person that was the victim, or the society and the community that was a victim, have to now be victimized again by paying your bill? There's just certain things I don't understand, Again, I just have a high school education. I have more questions than I got answers. But that's just my 2 cents, Legalize it, man. But then if you're gonna legalize drugs, do something with our healthcare plan that I don't have to flip your bill. Maybe because probably on speed you're not gonna want to do some work, right? Maybe we don't even do your welfare payment either, because you're doing something that's going to slow down or stop or hinder yourself from getting a job and being a productive member of society. If you're not going to be a productive member of society, I have to flip your bill again. I just don't understand that. Maybe you just get food stamps, or maybe you get like a handout of certain things, right? Like you get your rationed, you know? Like, if you are on welfare for an extended period, then there's that system, right? The welfare system. If you're on welfare for an extended period of time, you are no longer in provincial housing. You're then transferred to federal housing, right? In Canada, to be the Canadian housing rather than the Toronto or the municipal or the provincial housing. I think then you are allotted things. So, you know, you will go to the doctor, and per your age and your health requirements, you are on a ration. So you get X amount of dollars, X food. You know, same thing in prison. Two colds and a hot, or two hots and a cold type of thing. And you ration to what you need, right? If you don't want to be productive, and this is for people that are able to work. Like, you don't have a mental, physical limitation that would stop you from working. You would then go onto these rationed programs in such a way that you don't get, you know, a choice of food. You get rationed food because the citizens that do want to work are paying for you to exist, because you're not benefiting anybody at that point. I think that if you are not able, then we obviously provide for you in a different manner. If you're, you know, we should also fix our mental health issue rather than just lock them up and send them to jail, or the alternative, send them to a crazy home and pump them full of freaking drugs. I think that needs to be changed. So I don't know the solutions, but you know, there has to be something. We can't just throw our citizens in jail because of a mental illness. You know, I watched way too many times that you would have an issue with somebody just causing a crime just so they can go to jail, just so they can get food, just so they can get shelter, just so they can get medical. And that's just not right. We got to do better by our citizens, but we also got to regulate people that want to take advantage, you know? I don't know. Just more thoughts. I got, I guess. Regulate yourself so nobody has to regulate you.